Oh man, welcome to the JoJo Pellegrino podcast. One of a kind. Man, this is not only a interview, a vibe session, whatever you want to call it, with someone so close to me, but man, this has to do with my history too, man. So this is a touching episode. Let me start. Let me give the proper introduction for my brother. Okay, I'm gonna start by playing something that nobody got, because I could do that. I just said it's my brother. And from there, I'm pretty sure you guys will figure it out. Hold on a second.
KG, so one-way ticket to hell, all carpets getting burned. Selling no gas for U-turn. A one-way ticket to hell, and all carpets getting burned.
You know what's up. Let's go. Yeah. Shyheim the Rugged Child. What's up, my brother? Come on, bro.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, my brother?
What's up? Oh man,
How you feeling,
great,
bro?
man. I feel great, man. I'm just happy to have some of my freedom back. You know what I mean? And just get back to the things I love, man, like family, friends, and music and television.
Back to the things that love you too, as well. Same things you just mentioned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what life's about, man.
It's crazy, man. God seems to have this grip where you just always gonna be all right, man. You just always gonna be all right. It's never over. I tell people all the time. It's never over for JJP. And I get that infectious, whatever you want to call it, from this brother right here, because it's never over for you. No matter what happens, you'll be back and you'll be Shyheim all the time, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's all part of your testimony in your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All the prophets went through it. You know what I'm saying? We're not exempt from going through trials and tribulations. Those are the things that make us who we are. Mm-hmm. So it's like, they say you get knocked down 7 times, get up 8. Mm-hmm. And that's just all I know how to do is just keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was raised like that. You know what I'm saying? For family, Stapleton Projects. You know what I'm saying? Gladiators was a gladiator.
Gladiators, yeah.
Because we was taught to fight hard. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Wu-Tang, everybody, man. Everybody's strong individuals that came from nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we here, man.
So many people are interested in the story, man. It's amazing because as ill as you are and as renowned as you are, as an artist and as an actor, individual, you know what I mean? Always been a loud voice, that people pay attention to. Still, they don't know the story yet. And, you plan on telling everybody the story? Like
oh, yeah,
what's going on?
I got the autobiography and the audio book coming, and hopefully we could turn that into a like a series, sort of like what Wu-Tang did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if they, if I'm written in that story of their story. Because see, what people need to understand, Wu-Tang's story, Wu-Tang Clan's story is their story. Mm-hmm. Shyheim's story is his story. Yeah. And it kind of goes parallel, you know what I'm saying, because they both entwine.
Parallel like the two projects.
Yeah, they both entwine with each other, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, RZA was always my mentor.
Shout out
to
RZA.
What I'm saying? The Clan was always my people. So, I mean, it would be nice, but I don't know. Like, again, that's their story. So I want to tell my story, and, they're a part of my story. You know what I'm saying? Of course they are. You know what I'm saying? Along with other people, King Just. And
shout out King Just.
Just,
man. Just. I mean, I can't
and all
start.
of them guys, man. I remember sneaking up to go rock with King Just when you couldn't be from Stapleton and be in Park Hill. Yeah, I just sneak in the back of the building.
Osgood, right?
Yeah, I just sneak in the back of the building.
How many times almost got killed fucking with you?
To go rap with King Just and Ike and all of them from Park Hill, man. You know what I'm saying? That it was about hip hop. It didn't really matter what was going on in the streets, but we always
that energy was there. Yeah, even when I first came around, everybody was ciphering, was always recording up on RNS crib. Shout out RNS. 181, 1F. I never forget that.
I actually spoke to R the other day, man, and matter of fact, yesterday he contacted me, and I was surprised he was on Instagram or Facebook, one of them. And he's like, all right. I'm like, what are you doing?
Glad he is.
What are you doing on social media?
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, he told me, he said, yo, man, I haven't recorded an MC since you. And it was real touching because it was like, damn, it's like full circle. How can I do a new project without RNS?
I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Of course you can, because you're an incredible artist. And I know for a fact that I've seen you work with other producers and stuff. But just to bring him up, a lot of people don't know who R is. Ours brother that was one of the first producers on Staten Island from Stapleton Projects. He produced so many. I got all these joints nobody got. June Lover's shit. I got Tez shit.
Yeah, JoJo's like a historian. I'm like, yo,
you know what I mean? And it almost bothers me when he calls me JoJo because what you call me my whole life.
I mean, you know Joey, I mean? But they know you as JoJo.
You know, but it's crazy, man, because whenever I get around my brother, it's just a whole different vibe, man. I remember when we first met, man. Shout out Wiggs, man.
Yeah, Big Wiggs, man.
You know what I mean? Shout out Big Wiggs. Yeah, he brought us together. This motherfucker came to my mother's house, and that was it, man. I knew what I wanted to do, man.
Yeah,
was no hip hop where I was living at the time. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
It was tough, raciul wars in the schools and all that.
Yeah,
and I remember that conversation where you was like, "Yo, you got to come over here to the town with me."
Yeah,
my mother was like,
and it was like, you know, and because hip hop don't have no racism, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for the love of hip hop, even back then when you was coming through, it was like it didn't matter if you was not black. It didn't matter.
It didn't matter who you was around. You just couldn't come walking through. You couldn't come walking through as some, you know, white rapper or whatever.
No.
You know, or whatever
the case. You wasn't just any white rapper. You was dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? For Staten Island, you was JoJo. You know what I'm saying? Way before
Joey Swift.
That's a fact, Joey Swift. But at that time, we never heard of an Eminem. Yeah. We never heard of all these other guys. So to us growing up, that was you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To us. You guys took me so it's like, you know, it is what it is, man. We here now.
Shout out to town for taking me in. Shout out to Gladiators. Shout out Bebo. You know what I mean? You know, shout out everybody out there. Shout out.
This is really nice, man. This is beautiful.
Really nice, you know, we do it nice, bro.
Yeah, this is really.
We got a nice setup. Nice. I brought so many things here, man. I got these tapes over here with the handwriting on it. Unreleased Shy stuff. Joe, this tape better not leave your possession. This is for you only with an arrow with another message on the back. I'm trusting you! Exclamation point. P.S. Joe, only listen to this in your house. Underlined. Only. Look at this shit. I don't even know if you can see this shit. You know, in your house only. Listen to this. Don't take this to school or out in the streets. Because I was like Radio Raheem. I literally walked around with a radio. I had D batteries. I ain't always had a jacket. You know what I mean? But I had D batteries. Motherfuckers used to get me home safe from the town. Man, those are the best days of my life.
Yeah, because you back then it was like it was the love of the music. It didn't have to be because you're trying to be successful at something. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people like, yo, man, it must suck to be a kid in hip hop today.
It does.
Because things that I remember being freezing cold on a corner. It's cold as hell. Yeah. And we rapping. We battling. We out there going blow for blow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And don't be short with a squeaky voice.
Definitely.
You had to yell.
You listen, you was a one of a kind, man. I got to say that. A lot of, you know the deal. I'm trying to give the people the knowledge. Me and him, we already know. Shyheim being so young, to me, he was the illest young dude that ever did it. You know what I mean? And that never went away. But come on, bro. You know this already. You know, I mean, Shy was the man. You know what I mean? There was other artists out there that did their thing. You know what I'm saying? That were young. But it was just something about Shy that was just completely different. It's like the streets came with him. I always tell people that you was cut from the same type of cloth as an artist and even as as I would say, you know, a black male. You know what I mean? A young African American kid growing up as Tupac Shakur, man. You know, your whole story, how it ties in.
Our lives have a lot of similarities to it. You know how he had a mom who struggled with, you know what I'm saying, substance abuse, as I also did.
That's right. Rest in peace to Marilyn. We miss you and we love you.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ma. And rest in peace to Feeney as well.
Right, of course.
He had an absent dad, you know what I'm saying? My dad was absent through the prison and things like that throughout my life. So, you know.
He was also pulled around a lot.
Yeah, so Stapleton, GP, Wu-Tang, all those guys became my guardians in some way, you know, and I think back at it, I'm like, well, damn, but they allowed me to be an adult. It was weird. It was like no one said I can't do something. Whether it was smoke a blunt, whether it was smoke some dust.
Stay out,
it was
all out in the middle
I
of the
never
night.
had a curfew, so it was like, but those guidance, the same things, it's weird. It's like the same things that allow me to be who I am is the same things that made me go through what I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have had that guidance and had that structure of home and a family and rules, I wouldn't be the rugged child because I wouldn't have the flexibility to do those things. So it's like, you know, it's like, man, it's like a gift with a curse.
Yeah.
But it comes back to a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And you know, it's crazy because there's so much history. Like even a lot of people, you know, that where Brooklyn at with Biggie and Tupac on stage. You know, they play that often on the radio. You know, you hear Funk Master Flex, all these different DJs. But a lot of people don't realize that Tupac passed that mic to my brother right here.
Well, actually, he came past me the mic.
Okay, but you was after Tupac.
Yeah.
So basically, Biggie spit, Tupac spit, you spit, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
My brother, I remember how you described it. You said when the raw hit your body, it was like you know what I mean? Like
it was that. I mean,
and you killed that. If you listen to the crowd, they was wilding because you came up there, shorty with the hair bomb. You know,
Columbia rain suit on,
with
Timberlands.
You know what I mean?
But it was a proud moment for me because it was like to be on that main stage and just scream Staten Island. You got to remember at that time, Staten Island was like, where we from?
Go.
It wasn't no.
What do we have though? What do we have?
We only had the Foursome D's.
Only that was good enough.
No, but what I'm saying, that was R&B. That wasn't respected in hip hop. And then UMCs broke through.
Oh my God.
Then the Clan
UMCs?
and then myself.
Oh my God.
Then it went on and on and
crazy.
on.
You remember we had the Wu-Tang shirts on before Protect Your Neck dropped. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like that made me the coolest kid in school everywhere because I'm from the other side of the island. People like, what the? Yo, at the end of the day, a lot of brothers don't know that you kind of had your shit together before our brothers in the Clan actually popped off.
Well,
and went on commercial maybe. You know, like in terms of your business, your deal with Virgin and all that.
Yeah, but see, I was a minor, so it prolonged my situation. But I mean, again, without Rakim, aka the RZA, and RNS and Mercury, like those was and it was just the whole component with everybody, man. You know what I mean? And man, I'm just blessed to have to work with them, man. And rest in peace, Mercury. And
rest in peace to Mercury.
Hopefully one day, man, you know, I can get back in the studio with those guys, man, and do something nice, man. You know, I
think you will, man. You know, music is calling you. That's what you are, man. You're an artist. You have a successful acting career. So many memories. I don't know what we're supposed to be talking to the people, like putting them on to you, or things that they might not know, or things they know already just need referral. If we should be telling stories, because man, I watched my brother. My brother was a true superstar, man. Who better to learn the ropes from me? I learned everything from this brother because I learned what it's like to get a record deal. You know, I watched him go through that. I watched you go through all the different things of people pulling you in different ways, and not necessarily in bad ways, but just in ways of the energy. Come over here, come over here. I remember all that because you were so young.
Yeah, it was.
I remember your friends. You had all your friends rocking your whole squad. You know, all that. Everybody in the studio. You were always another thing that's similar to you and Tupac is Tupac would just bring his cousins and all that. Yo, drop a dart. Spencer. You always was like that. You always had everyone around. Yo, go lay this down. You know, little Leo.
Yeah, because
always gave people chances.
I always wanted to share it. You know what I'm saying? When you have nothing, you know what I'm saying? I had nothing.
That is something you do. I'll pick you up for that, bro.
I was a kid, man.
Shared it.
I had water and baking soda in my refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I ate sugar bread and syrup bread. Like,
tell him.
I was, you know.
But when you got whatever you got, you shared it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Come on, I remember from the liquor store cashing $35,000, $50,000 checks.
Like, why does he have a bank account?
Like, yo, Shy was live, man. One of a kind.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Those were the days, man. Yo, Shy, I got all this shit in front of me. I don't know what to do,
you know,
man.
having fucking chains that weigh more than me and
shit.
Oh,
of course, man. Of course. Big chains. But the love was always there, man. Yeah. The hood always had you. The people always had you. Even throughout your acting career, it's like, it's crazy, but your entire community, you know, embraced you, meaning the whole community of the United States of America, like, you know, not just the movies that you did. Like, I remember we went to see the screening when Into Deep came out. We went to the movies together and watched that. You killed that. You know, Original Gangsters, you killed that. You killed everything you did, and then it all ends up with you being on a show like a Black Family and stuff, a sitcom, and that was amazing, man. Tell the people about that, like, you know, what that was like. You know what I mean?
Man,
I remember what it was like.
It was great, man. You know what I'm saying? It was experiences. You know what I'm saying? They were short-lived experiences because of my focusness. I wasn't focused. And again, growing up, you know what I'm saying? And this is only in defense of myself, and it's not an excuse for nothing, you know what I'm saying, at all, because I don't look for excuses. Fuck it. I did it. I paid my price for whatever I did. So that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, you know, I was growing up at the same time in a business in defense of myself. So the mistakes that I've made them like other people from where we come from. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that when you got a career and people looking like, oh, he's a fucker. What you talking about? I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid that fucking ran with the Wu-Tang Clan. Like, what do you think was gonna like? You know what I'm saying? What you think the Rugged Child was gonna be? You didn't think the Rugged Child would go to prison? Yeah. Chances are he would, because the lifestyle. It wasn't just about the music, and they say art reflects life. So it's sad to say, but in order for me to do songs like On and Man Child in the Promised Land, I had to feel it, because it's not like, yo,
down my face drops tears, I swear, nobody cares. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Never had a good Christmas, so who's Santa Claus? Those are the type of lines that I think the entire community really resonated with, man.
Yeah.
Word, man.
But because they knew the energy, they knew it was true.
Right.
See, it's one thing. It's one thing to listen to people and you question it like, yeah, it's good rap, but is it true?
Yeah, it's another
so that's
thing
why I say, like, yo, battle me. Like, dude, a dude can't battle me because it's not their truth. Yeah. If they're living in their truth, fine. You know what I'm saying? Fine. Then all means, then maybe we can go toe to toe. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
The truth often is something that people, are not so comfortable with. You know what I mean? And then there's brothers like yourself that's what you have. That's all you have at times. And I can relate to that too.
It's what gets you through, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. It's what gets you through. It's crazy, bro. I'm happy to have you here, bro. It's been so long, man. It's been a lot of shit, man. What else is going on in the life of I can't call you the rugged. You're still the rugged child. What else
what's funny,
what else
man?
Going on in the life of the rugged child? What's
people,
up?
They won't let it go. I'll be 60. These be like, rugged child.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Oh man, I'm just just want to shout out my daughter, man. I'm so proud of her, man. She's doing so good, man.
Shout her out.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my kids, you know what I'm saying? My sons and yeah, man, I'm just...
Your daughter's talented, man.
Yeah, she can really dance. It kind of messed me up when... Because I always heard of being in prison, I always heard, yeah, she can dance. But I'm not thinking she can dance. I'm like, all right, she can dance. But then I seen her dance. I said,
like Broadway material.
Yeah, I said, whoa. I said, this gene thing might really work. Like, so now, you know what I'm saying?
It's in there, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt, man. That's dope, man. And you got so much other shit going on, man. A lot of people excited that you're home. People want to talk to you. People want to see how you feeling. Yeah. People want to see what's next. It's crazy. I look at the Instagram, at your shit. Immediately everybody, yo, when you getting in the studio? And I know you personally, so I know that you want to get life and everything all together and all that. And I know you're getting back in quick. I see you working. I know what you're doing. You know what I mean? But tell these people it's not, bro. It's all love. Tell these people what to expect from you, man. A lot of people, people want to know, man.
Oh man,
people excited, man. Everybody
just expect that, that I'm gonna do my best, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my best. This time around, man. I'm going to stay out the way, you know what I mean? I'm going to try not to put myself in situations and be around those things and those places and things. And it's easy to blame it on the places that you go, but it's you too, you know what I'm saying? Like in hindsight, and I look back on who I was as a person, I mean, I had some bullshit with me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was good in a lot of ways, but then I was fucked up in a lot of ways too. You know what I'm saying? And the drugs and things like that sometimes distorts your decision making. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just even in the situation with the accident, like, forever remorseful to Mr. Oleas and his family. You know what I'm saying? May he rest in peace. Just to think how selfish I was. Like, I was a selfish person.
You were still a good person, though, bro.
Yeah, but it's a difference.
Knew what you did was...
But when it was selfish, my actions were selfish.
The actions.
My actions were selfish after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was... And then during my time in prison, I had time to think. And I'm like, damn, how I do that? You know what I'm saying? So then I started to go through a transformation. Like, I'm going to be a person... And I evolved into a person that I want to be everything that I ask of somebody. So if I'm a friend, if I want a friend, you know what I'm saying, I have to be a friend, 100%. And that's just the reality of it, because being in them cells and being in them maximum state prisons and gang wars going on, and I wasn't one of them artists that was an APPU. Not shout out to all the other ones that was. I'm not taking away from none of them that decided. They'll say they didn't decide to be in protective custody, but they did, because you can get out of it. But I was in general population for my time. So it taught me so much, man. And everyday life was at a risk. Every day you come out that cell, anything's liable to happen. And I'm like, nah, man, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I learned like this is not where I want to be. This is not the life that I want. So, you know, it's just on to new things and better things and to stay focused and, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be hard because I've carried firearms for a long time.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know, but if there's fire, if you smell smoke, there's probably a fire there. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I'm just going to be a lot more, how can I say this? Cautious and more apprehensive about where I go and the people I surround myself with. Yeah. And it hurts. Yeah. It hurts.
I remember people telling you that for as long as, even me, for an example, I try to move you to my neighborhood 1,000 times. Yeah. You want to go to one hood to the next.
Because hood. It was who I was. I love that. I love that. It's nothing like, it's like, yo, it's like watching Paid in Full and he like, is the block still going to love me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, yeah, man, that's what it is, man. We got to stay focused and get to it, man, because, you know, it's for the babies, man.
Yeah, everything, man. Shout out to babies, man.
Yeah, it's for them, man. And I hope someone can look at me and, you know, and try to, but then again, they probably can't because I looked at other people that got in shit and I'm like, yeah, but you don't know until you go through it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's love, hella right. So,
yeah, man.
That's what it is, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I was bugging before listening to these tapes, man. I got so much shit, man.
You know what? It's funny because
RNS did the illest shit for everyone.
I was thinking about when because back in the days it was really real with the battles and all that. And I remember the Now Born Clique dissed us. It was like Shyheim or the Prince Rakeem wing like a fiend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Now Born Clique, man.
I just seen Soldier. I just seen
shout out to them. They put on for the island too, man.
Just was getting it in with them too.
Yeah. You know, yo, man. Staten Island, man. I love Staten Island. Sometimes you don't realize how much you love. You know what I'm saying? Till you gone from that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm even thinking of dudes I had problems with, and I'm like, nah. But then I think before the problems, and I'm like, yo, nah, B, there was good times. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that Staten Island bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Staten Island bullshit.
And if we get over that, man, we could be a very, very, very strong community, you know what I'm saying, that can go with the best of them, man, that can compete with any neighborhood that's famous. It's like what Staten Island can, just as many people came through, well, not as many as you know, other neighborhoods around the world of MCs.
I remember all the dudes that came checking for you in the project. Slick Rick came checking with tons of people. LL Cool J came out to the Rock.
Shout out to L, man.
Shout out my bro, Uncle L. What's up, L? Yeah. So who else? TLC. That video was touching. I remember you had the relationship hanging with them. I remember Brandy, Ray J.
Yeah. Shout out to Ray J. That's my guy.
Yeah, I know that's your guy. You know all these cool shit. Foxy was around in the early days.
Oh yeah. Shout out, man, to all the peoples, man.
So many different memories of shit that was going on. You had a lot of legendary shit popping back in them days, man. For real. Yeah. Do you remember a lot of the music that was coming out of the town?
Oh, man.
Battling out the D to the S, voted upon the God's blessed. With the young canny skills of Mike Finesse. So, some test
that sound like DSA. That sound like DSA. Shout out to DSA.
We're going to have some fun. What should we do? You want to go through some music? You want to do that? Have a little fun, listen to some music?
Listen to some shit.
Couple little seconds here and there.
It's a little fried.
Let's do the trivia. Shy got this. He knows who's who. This right here, man. This right here was... I was like his protege. This right here was one of my mentors. Check this shit out. I know you know this. Are you kidding me? Shout out on it. Listen to that, man. You hear that? Who got this? JJP, no? Tell me who this is, Sean. Fire.
The day is still young. Can't wait for night.
Yeah.
no 9 in sight.
Come on.
I'd rather wait till it gets late than I'm.
Shout out June Lover. Damn, man. So
June
much.
Lover.
Damn, bro. I could do this forever. I got all these King Just demos. I got shit of me and you rapping in my man's basement on a 4-track. Nick Search. Shout him out. Love my brother, man. Rest in peace to his mom and dad. They passed.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too, man. Very sorry to hear that. But my brother's strong. He's got a beautiful family. But all the memories, man, the music, man. So many ill memories, man. Even that Ghost shoot. Remember that Ghost Charlie Baltimore shit?
Yeah, we was all in the building.
It was so live. I never seen nothing like that in my life, man.
Yeah, and I really thought I could bag in my mind. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bag that. I was only 4 foot something. Like, yeah, I'm going to bag that.
Don't matter, yo. I always say, yo, you got my whole fucking. I was a teenager. We were teenagers. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. A lot of my first wild sexual experiences came through fucking with this fool right here. You know what I mean?
Joey, go in the basement.
Yeah, fucking this motherfucker tried to send me downstairs with a dump truck. You know what I mean? Come upstairs. I almost ran out of there. She tried to fucking rape me, that motherfucker, man. She had sharp teeth and all that shit, man.
Those was the days.
I remember we would just be
Yo, I'll
chilling.
tell you one thing. If they had social media then, we would have been in trouble.
We would have been dead. Yo, listen, a lot of motherfuckers had it out. I remember me and Shaka tell a million stories, man. Brooklyn, we pull up in the middle of the hood, Shot like, yo, you go out there and grab the shit. There's no one outside. It's freezing out. As soon as I cut the corner, go in the store's packed. Next thing you know what I mean? Shit's crazy. I remember chilling on the couch, relaxing in Brooklyn, and then a little hallway between the houses, and you hear the shots go, boom, the shells was hitting the floor. You were like, yo. Crazy stories.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy stories, man. A lot of motherfuckers took him for the team. Shout out Chris Terrell.
Yeah, R&S. Oh, my God.
R&S took one for the team. Brothers got shot. Just doing hip hop.
For loving hip hop.
For loving hip hop.
You
This wasn't a personal beef.
Nah, it was just like, yo, we want the mic. They want the mic.
And next
it's like,
shots go off.
And
who gets hit? The producer.
And the DJ.
And the DJ. Oh, man. Shout out Chris Terrell. Word, bro.
It's not, it's not funny.
It's not, they would laugh right now, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about
if
that.
Laugh, but Chris would laugh.
Still got bullets in them. When it rains, they feel that shit.
Crazy. You said when it rains, they feel that shit. Oh, man, that's funny, man. Yeah, a lot of stories, a lot of wild shit. I experienced a lot of shit. Even the first time I burnt one down was with this fool right here, Pino Pesci.
Yeah. Wow.
Shout out Pesci, man. You know what I mean? Memories, man.
Wow.
Shout out Calogero.
Wow.
You know, word. Shout out Wiggs. Shout out Guy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Man, so many
That's
different things, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Watching you do your thing was it was like nothing else back in the days, man. It was just the illest vibe, the illest energy, right?
Yeah.
Shit was live, bro. What were some of your like favorite moments with movie stars? Motherfuckers, tell them some of the movie stars that show you love. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Tell them some of the stars. Come on, bro.
I mean,
we got some time.
Robert Townsend.
Okay.
Faison Love, that was my man. Faison, good person.
How about Denzel?
Yeah, I met Denzel as well. Mm-hmm. Denzel was good money. Oh man. Damn.
See?
Ella Joyce.
Ella Joyce.
Yeah.
You prefer
Cherry Johnson.
Cherry Johnson.
Shout her out, man. Mm-hmm. You know, she helped me with my thing I'm working on.
Right. Yeah, shout her out for real. She came through in the clutch, like, oh God, 1, 2, 3, like it was nothing.
Yeah, a lot of people, man. There's so many people. I don't want to forget anybody.
Nah, I know.
Tons of actors and.
I know you love acting, man. Let me ask you a question. What do you enjoy doing more? You enjoy doing movies more, or did you like the sitcom thing? I really think you do both very well, but you was catching a vibe with that sitcom.
Yeah,
shit,
it's
bro.
fun. It's definitely fun. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to read and I like to do things like that. So it's fun getting the script and embodying that person and getting to play somebody different than myself and get out this body for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's nice, right? What was your favorite role that you played?
Oh man,
that interview with This Is 50 with
Jack Thriller, yeah, that's my guy. Shout
out Jack Thriller, that's my guy too. Shout out This Is 50, good people over there. He was like, yo, it really fucked me up as a kid, to see you get your neck snapped like that.
People thought I was really died, right? Like,
yo, I got pissed in the movie that we went to see when they killed you. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, we got some crazy memories, man. Whipping around in the motherfucking, what was the joint? Acura? with the shit with the green shit on the windshield.
Oh, yo, I was like a Jamaican, right? I had a gray car with green tints.
Yeah, that shit had like motherfucking shit, some green shit on there dripping on the windshield.
Sitting on the telephone books and the pillow because I couldn't see over the stairwell.
Good
my
memories,
God.
man. You was
Cops used to pull me over all the time. Yeah. It was just crazy because I would get pulled over, you know what I'm saying, more when I ain't have a license. Soon as I got a license, I got pulled over all the time. Yeah. When I ain't have one, driving right by them all day. That's
all day, right? What about
that.
School? What was school? And when you went to Newdorf, that was crazy.
Yeah, in high school, I went to junior high, I went to 49 and 61. Then I went to Newdorf High School. It was weird because when I first went to high school, my first year in high school, I was just normal, and then I came back, and it was like changed. I remember going. It was a promotional tour I had to go on for Virgin Records. Yeah. And the record came out in the video, and my boy Seneca,
shout out.
He had called me. Well, actually, I called him from the hotel because I didn't have no cell phone then. Only like Guy and Wiggs had cell phones. So I had a beeper. So I called Sen, and he's like, "Yo, your song's on the video. It's on the radio." I'm like, "What? Get out of here!" He's like, "Yeah, it really is." I'm like, "What?" And then
Seneca's the first person that told you he was on the radio.
Yeah,
that's a nice thing.
And then when I got off the plane in New York, people was in the airport like, "Oh, yo, let me get an autograph." And I was so shy at the time because I didn't really look at it like that. I was more of a person like, "Yo, give me a pound. What's up? All right, I'll see you later." Yeah. And they like sign the paper, and I'm laughing and shit, thinking it's just so funny. I was just cracking up. Like, somebody really want me to sign a piece of paper for them. You know, then it became like, you know, something to do all the time. And then it became aggravating. Not aggravating the fact that somebody wants that, but you lose your, you belong to the world after that.
Right,
you know?
right. Yeah, but I mean, you put a lot of good work in, man, in both worlds, in the music world and the acting world. You put a lot of good work in, showed a lot of love, and did your thing correctly. You know what I mean? Definitely, it's crazy, man. I sit here thinking, it's like I don't even know what to say first. So much shit, just that we experienced. So much shit watching you go through. So much shit that you went through, man. I'm really excited for the world to hear the story. To be honest with you, man.
Yeah, me too.
Because no matter how much you did, no matter how much I did, no matter how much we did, I feel like we're just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, for our destination, man, you know what I'm saying?
Well, like the late, great Frank, you know, Frank said the best is yet to come, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word, man. Shout out to the late, great Frank. What else, man?
Shit.
What else, man?
I don't know.
What else you want to tell him, bro? What else you want to tell him, man?
Follow me on Instagram, Shyheim _Rugged.
There you go.
Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, this is, you got, please bear with me, you know what I'm saying? It's been a very long time since I even really been in front of a camera or things like that, and I've been Franklin 14833 1483954.
Forget that. That's
no, I never forget it. I just have this speech problem 1483954 Franklin, you know, for a long time. Yeah. So it's just like even hearing Shyheim, it just fucked me up for a minute. I'm like, oh shit. Oh yeah, that's who I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But I know something that the people are gonna want to know, bro. How old were you when you wrote your first Dart?
Wow. Me and Kool T, who's known as the Ninth Prince from Killer Army.
Shout out Ninth. What up, Ninth?
Well, see, Ninth was the one really, like, because he had his brother, Rakim, had equipment and everything. So it was like I was rapping, but he had, like, shit in his crib.
More than R?
Well, at the time, this before I kind of knew R.
But R did teach RZA.
I wasn't there.
You wasn't there? Okay,
no.
I didn't know.
I wasn't saying it. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's you know, allegedly the situation that he taught him or he showed him how to work equipment or something like. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I was in like fourth grade. No, it might have been fifth grade, 4th or 5th grade somewhere, and me and Kool T. You know what I mean? I refer to him as Kool T, Ninth Prince. He's probably gonna be mad. You told people I'm Kool T, but yeah, he was Kool T, right? So
you still cool, man.
We was part of the they had apples and oranges, right?
Yeah.
It was the bad apples and the good oranges. Yeah. So both of us was the bad apples because he never did homework. I ain't do homework. So we always, people like, oh, whatever. So we start cutting school. We in 4th grade cutting school. We used to go in the woods in Harmon Hills and throw ninja stars and shit like that and burn marshmallows. We was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or get a cardboard box. We was out of control, right? So we was rapping and he was like, yo, I got equipment, this, that, and third. And we would go over his house, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when Rakim and them was there, mess with the equipment, be scratching and stuff because
Rakim the Zigzag along RZA. A lot of people might not know that.
And after that, you know what I'm saying, then I met RZA, you know what I'm saying, then I started being around so much and you know, my grandmother's house was adjacent to their house. So growing up, it'd be like, yo, I will always be over there, and then all of them became like my big brothers, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I see that. They always mention you on a lot of stuff. I seen something with Deck mentioning you. Yeah. That was beautiful. A lot of brothers always see Meth supporting you. Meth, used to call you Little Meth. I know you tired of that.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. You know, on you know, with all of them, you know, like I said, even sometimes it takes you to be away. He always came through and dropped something
for you, and he always pushed you. He always brought your name up.
Even like, you know, the situation with me and Ray. You know what I'm saying? When I look back on it and I thought about it,
Shout out to Chef Raekwon, my brother.
I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong altogether because
Chef,
I had expectations. You know what I'm saying? And it's not good to have expectations. You know what I'm saying? I felt entitlement. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he didn't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? As much as I would have wanted the support from him, I didn't want or the drop or to say, yo, come out my show, yo, get on something. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I'm from Staten Island. So, yo, you got a platform. Why you ain't helping me? You know what I'm saying? And then it felt like at the time, it was like pushing a nigga or just like giving me the cold shoulder, and then it was just like, so you get in your mind and you know, with the drugs and with the alcohol, you start telling yourself shit and you like, so basically, man, fuck that.
That's something
you know what I'm saying?
You regret.
I just have a different understanding of the situation. Okay. So now in hindsight, when I can look back on it, I say, you know, I owe that man an apology for that because he didn't owe me nothing.
So, you know what I'm saying? So when you see Chef, that's what you
yeah, that would be.
I'll tell you what, bro, that means the world to me because that bothered me so much, man. To watch two people, I love Chef. Chef, man, I could do this all day for Chef. Chef, I love you, G. And we spoke about it too when you guys were going through it. And, you know, I confess my love for you too, right there. You know, and, you know, and it was just good to see that breeze by, and it's even better to hear you say this now because I love both of you a lot.
I mean, you know, it was bad. You know what I mean? Not even on no, you know, rap shit. Rap was one thing, but you know, in the streets, it could have really got really ugly. And I remember one of the dudes because there was a lot of people that went partake in it. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people that played both sides in it too. You know what I'm saying? That would be with him and be like, yeah, fuck Shyheim, and then be with me and be like, fuck him.
Which is
you know what I'm saying? But
that's
one of the dudes, I had the record and I called Slay and I'm like, yeah, the Drama King, blast this shit. And he like, Shy, any other record, bro. I can't get. I don't want. I don't want to see two people I fuck with go, cause he like, yo, this shit gonna be more than records. This is gonna be some street shit, and I don't want to see either one of you guys hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad it didn't go there.
Well, you know, Allah ain't want that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the lesson that was taught in it. You know what I'm saying? So the lesson I learned was that don't have expectation. Nobody owes me anything. I work hard, do hard. If it's not business, then you know, whatever. Maybe if it would have been like more business, or I would have came on a business approach, it would have been a different outcome. You know what I mean? And that's just really it. You know.
Yeah. You know what? Since my co-host, my / co-D ain't here right now, he always do the word of the day. You know what I'm saying? Here come the word of the day. Understanding.
Yeah, that's understanding is the best part. You know, you got knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is the foundation of all things in existence. You know what I'm saying? And wisdom is the application of understanding, because you can know some shit, but if you don't do nothing about it, you're gonna stand still.
That's right.
And then once you get moving and your knowledge and your wisdom come together, then that's the only way you can have understanding of a situation. You know what I'm saying? So, and they went through their own shit, but it's like, when they had their time, everybody goes through their evolutionary process at a different time. You know what I'm saying? I was grown in age, but maturity level, I was not grown. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow like that because
who was really there to instill? I mean, I know some of the older brothers that were around you. I know Wiggs, you know, instilled a lot.
But they couldn't instill what it was like. Yo, it's funny, right? Because I'm talking to my cousin and he like, yo, you know what Go said yesterday? He was like, yo, Go, I got to call Go's too, because I didn't think he remember this shit. He said, yo, remember me and Shyheim was arguing on the corner of Broad Street and all that. I'm like, I said, oh my God, he still remember that shit. But yo, in my mind, I thought I was bigger. I thought I was bad. Like, come on, they could have easily just slap the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody would let me talk my shit like I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fuck that nigga. You da. And it was like,
it was love, man. Big L had so much love for you. We seen it firsthand, right? He really admired you a lot as an artist, man. And that's crazy because Big L is like one of everyone's favorite lyricists. Is like, best to ever do it. You know what I mean? So him showing you that love is a big deal, man. Rest in peace to Big L. Where you met him at?
I met Big L years ago, man. He was signed to Columbia, and there's the A&R up there named Thais that me and Rubber Bands used to always go to the office and hang out at. You know what I'm saying? I met L, and I'm a fan first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, Big L, yo, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And we was always like, yo, we gonna do something together. We always stayed in touch, and he was one of them dudes that you could hit, he would hit you back. You know what I'm saying? So I get a lot of that. How I am with people from guys like him and Kane. You know what I'm saying? Because they never was like rappers on me, like even Tretch, Naughty by Nature, Vinny, Granddaddy IU, like these guys was big, you know what I'm saying? And I was just a kid from Staten Island who met them at a party, and they gave me their number, and they answered the phone for me and talked to me and gave me wisdom, you know what I'm saying? So I always try to do that and give that part back as well.
You killed that shit with God Bless the Dead, Dirty, Jay-Z,
oh yeah,
King.
That was
you killed that. People look that one up, man. Old Dirty, Jay-Z, Shyheim the Rugged Child, Show and Prove. That was crazy. A lot of history, man. I know. Jay-Z wanted you on Coming of Age on his album.
Yeah. But again, that was just a unfortunate situation, man. I would have loved to do that, man. Like that's one of
better.
That's one of my favorite MCs. You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z's, man.
And Bleak did a great job, man.
Bleak was the shit.
I can't take nothing from him, man. You know what I'm saying? He did a great job. He really represented it. But I would have loved to do that. But it's just like when you have so many people wanting to have control, it was a control thing that it never even reached my ears. I didn't find out until I got the decoded book, and I'm like, what? Who the fuck said no? Right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, but people that don't know, Jay-Z that wasn't put out for the decoded book. He had the whole page about you and that story, and even he's smart, like we were saying the other day. Strategically putting that in all the bus stops in Stapleton.
But that at
what
the
did
end of the
Jay-Z
day,
sit there with the people like, yo, he live in Stapleton, so put them ones
probably
in Stapleton.
Probably
he had
so.
Who the fuck else would know all that?
But it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? That was Bleak's blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so he
Bleak's
can have
blessing.
that. So I've learned to believe that what's for me, and it's for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Great song.
Right.
Would have loved to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But that's not for me. Maybe one day Jay would be like, yo, you know what? We need to do a new record right now, and maybe that's the record that's for me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Straight up. That's a great idea. And Bleak is his man. So it would have been a great record with you, but you from a different hood. You had a whole different thing going on. And, I miss music like that, bro. Well, I'm excited, bro, that you were here. I'm excited that you talked to the people, all that shit. If there's anything you want to let, all the people watching the JoJo Pellegrino podcast know.
Follow Shyheim _ Rugged. Support JoJo. Support the podcast, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Support SI, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out all the artists in Staten Island, right?
all the artists, man. I wish y'all nothing but success, man.
Me too.
Because, we just got to start working together more, man, and put all these bullshit neighborhood situations to rest, man, and be artists, man. You know what I'm saying? And help each other climb up to the top, man, because that's the only way it's going to be able to really, really, really happen for us, man.
Word.
If we get together, man, and stay together and support each other. And, that's really it, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I appreciate you
I'm
coming
here,
through,
brother.
bro. It's love all day, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm just as excited as everybody else to see what's next.
Yeah.
And, you already know what it is, bro.
Yeah, you already know.
JoJo
Carl Fish,
Pellegrino
what's up,
podcast.
boys?
Yeah. There it goes, 2020 PellaVision. Yup.